Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. So we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense trots out there to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So an opening drive, 3rd and 10. And here comes the crowd noise. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 35. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes out for their first possession today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Hand it off for a draw. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Here's the 2nd down play. And the tailback's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Cornhuskers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's pre-scoring. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's James.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones...
The ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Using his legs, it's James. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here comes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. First down, they're going to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The defender gets a hand. Incomplete pass up.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's James. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Who makes the grab all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Ball handed to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Looking to throw on third and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll test the right side here. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense, and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
The game makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this fourth down play.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The Cornhuskers churn out another first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The Huskers getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, Huskers. And they go in front here in the second half. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. 2nd and 10 here. On the run, it's James. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Back to the end zone, he could. Down, it's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs. They're going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is...
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Illegal touch. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's James. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's James. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So here we go. Fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Breaking free at the 35. Metal pick. Out of the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.